You just tuned in to the Heel in the Face live wrestling show every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. And you can also catch us on Twitter at Heel and Face. And also,
Shut
you
up!
can call.
Just shut up!
Are you kidding?
Nobody came to hear you, and you curb your dog while you're at it.
Oh,
and
man.
Octane, make me a sandwich, Mrs. Abernathy. Are you okay, really? Do you need anything to drink? Tough Jim Steele, come here and get Lenardity
kidding?
and take us out to the show.
I guess here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Heel the Face radio show. Now, get ready to get kicked square in the balls.
And what's going on?
What's up, man?
I'm the heel Sean, and sitting across the table from me, number 2 on your playbill and number 11,069 on your list of people who you would sleep with if you were blindfolded and drunk for $1 million, Tommy C.
For real, man? Come on now.
I stayed up all night writing that.
I bet you did, brother. But we've got other business to attend to besides you trying. Hey, stop touching my mic, all right? Instead of you trying to criticize me. But we've got a few things going on, and let me tell you, it's going to be great. Coming next week on the air live, none other than Julie Hart.
We're trying to record a professional wrestling radio
Well,
broadcast.
I'm like
Would you
you,
mind silencing
man.
your phone?
Well, I'm like you. I'm
God, the nervous some freaking people.
you know, but
Mine is better because it's Slash doing the same thing.
yeah, but let me tell you, next week we got Julie Hart coming on doing a live interview. So if you wish to call in, fan lines will be open. We'll be asking her questions. It's going to be a great thing. She'll be talking about her book and her past with none other than ex Bret Hart.
You're going to be asking questions?
Yeah, unlike you sitting over there, you know, thinking about, I don't know, food or drinking your big gulp as usual. Your fountain beverage, I should say. But it's going to be an awesome weekend next week to talk with Julie Hart and find out some interesting backstage stuff about the Hart family. You know, I can't wait, to tell you the truth.
It ought to be fun.
Yeah, man.
Just like most of everything else that goes on around here.
Yeah, definitely, bro. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. But, well, I had a secret I said on Facebook, but you know what? I'm not going to tell it just yet. Too bad.
Why not?
Because they're going to have to wait. Why am I going to turn around and just, you know, open the door to making everybody happy just like that? I want to wait. I want people with anticipation.
Because you're the face?
Yeah, but I gave them the Julie Hart thing to remember about next week, you know, but this week I said I have another thing.
You're supposed to be for the people. I mean,
I am for the
we
people.
know you ain't for the wrestlers, but you're supposed to be for the people.
I am for the people, but let me tell you, for next week, though...
I'll tell you what, just shut up.
No,
shut up.
no.
Shut up. I don't want to hear anything about that or your surprise or anything else.
It's going to happen.
Right now, I want to play for you something that I don't know if you heard
Uh-oh. Yeah, wait a minute. Before you do play this or whatever it may be, you know that silver masked man?
Exactly what I'm going to play for you.
He turned around and
He
actually...
left you another love letter.
He actually turned around...
Hold on a second and shut up.
Well, with Twitter, he actually is following me, which kind of is funny, and I like that. Go ahead. I was using that. Yeah. That's so pretty.
Tom said he used this the other day as I was holding it, and he said it felt wonderful.
All right, so we get what I got to say when we're break. All right, Tommy, I have questions ready. Throw on hold, all right?
Yeah.
Or reoccurring.
Reoccurring.
Those who work for DCPW and
Who do we have? GYD? Susios, I don't think they work at CPW.
Yep.
No, we haven't. No, we haven't. John Fortuno, contact me. Okay. Bobby Dream? Well, no, he told me to
SWA.
Cash. Rebel. MC3. The Punks. Undead. And that's it. And that's it. No, Lamar Bradford Porter, Suntan. Evan Rain. Well, that's how he reigned.
I see your eyes filled with tears, and I am here to comfort you, my dear. And just know I will never be home, and I know you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough, and you walk forever. May I roam, when I know you'll never find your home. Never find your home. You'll never find your home. You'll never find your home. You see my soul right by your side, and I'm still here. And I'm here alone for the ride. And just know that I had no choice. And I know it was my time to go. And I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam, and know you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, see them fly above, and I sing that you have had enough, that you have had enough, and you walk forever. May I roam, let know you'll never be alone.
And we're back.
Yes, we are. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a big surprise that just walked in the door is none other than the chairman of the board, SWA chairman, Jerry Werner. What's going on, Jerry?
Hey, Tommy, how you been?
Not much, man. I've been looking on Facebook, and this guy, the Silver Mask dude, what's going on, man? Somebody, and also he just joined my Twitter page, and he's kind of making a lot of noise out there.
Well, at this point, we don't know what his name is, but we know what his cause is, and it's the anti-propagandists. I mean, Tommy, you've seen the videos.
Yeah, I heard the videos. I heard the press releases that he has made, and tell you the truth, it's just boring.
What'd I miss?
We're talking about the anti-propagandists.
I don't think they're so boring.
Yeah, just like you change your underwear. But anyway,
from a consumer point of view, from a fan point of view, I mean, if I was seeing this, it would interest me. But from a promotion standpoint, it's troubling. The videos don't seem to have a real solid directive.
Not at all, man.
They claim a lot of falsities are going on right now, fallacies, and they don't really tell us what they're talking about. It's just this truth, this notion of justice with no real direction.
Because I sat back and I watched a lot of those videos, the promos he cut, and it just kind of, it is a little funny, but you know what? I can't wait for November 2nd to actually, I don't know, maybe this guy is going to show up. But my feeling is also maybe he's a part of with Chris Caden somewhere, because Chris Caden is quite pissed with us,
Yes.
And he's going to try to come back at me, and I know that, but hey, bring what you've got.
I will give Caden his due dessert. He hasn't shown up to the show. He didn't show up to the show. He has kept himself relatively quiet, nothing too crazy. It looks like if everything continues smoothly, Caden's going to wait that suspension out and be back with us after on Hollow Ground.
Oh.
I know, Tommy, but
okay.
It's one of those things where you two, you have to put your personal feelings for each other aside and, just both act professionally. If he can act professionally, then we're going to bring Chris Caden back because he is a good wrestler.
Yeah, he definitely is, and I would like to see him back in the ring. But, he's got to know his boundaries and, where he stands. Being a wise guy thinking he could take days off, that's a consequence you have to pay.
Oh, I absolutely agree. Sean, if you bought a ticket and you see Chris Caden on it, then you show up to the show and the ring announcer goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Chris Caden. He was gonna show up, but he decided to visit his friends Ben and Jerry. It's not. It doesn't work out for me.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. So that's why he had a suspension with no shows, no pay, and everything.
Yep. He's almost done.
He was being screwed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just like you were screwed out of a scoop of Rocky Road.
Very funny, considering I don't eat ice cream.
That's Sean's blood type, actually. You got confused.
My blood probably has the sugar content of a scoop of Rocky Road.
Probably does.
You're like a big old cereal box, Sean.
Well, Jerry, man, what do we got coming up, man?
Well,
what?
We're already looking stacked for November 2nd, and we're putting a big emphasis on the Halloween aspect of the show. I mean, because I think Halloween's on like a Thursday.
Yeah.
And Sean, I know for a fact you hated that when you were a kid. I know for a fact, Tommy, you hated that.
Hell yeah.
He wouldn't miss it. So
no, every day is Halloween for him.
We're going to make it a little bit fun for the kids.
He started early.
Well,
when I
thought that's a mask or his face.
When I came in, I
face.
thought this guy was wearing a Bobby Dream costume.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, how could you say that?
I could see the shine from the road.
Oh,
you can buy it. Halloween City has that robe for $17.99.
How could you say that about Tommy C's personal masseuse?
No, none of that, man. I don't think so.
We have to suspend your personal masseuse. I hope that's not on the business account.
Yeah. But, man.
We're putting up...
Who we got on next week?
Julie Hart? Wow.
Yeah.
See,
man.
now that's a step forward for the show. Let's keep taking step forward.
Excuse me.
Yes, it is, man.
I got to throw a shoe at the cat whining on the fence.
Yeah, I know,
there's
right?
blood everywhere. It's pandemonium here at the Hill of the Big Live Wrestling Show. No, I mean, but Halloween emphasis. Come in your Halloween costumes. We're going to have an awesome contest. Steve the Turtle Whiner is going to host it. I mean, that's Steve the Turtle Whiner and 1,000 kids in costumes. We're going to have candy, prizes, and maybe a couple special 8x10 autographs for a couple people in the audience. So you should
Already
keep your
are.
costumes child-friendly. If you are a
Yes.
magic lamp that says "Rub Me," do not wear that costume to our event. I'm sorry. Wrestling-themed costumes, I'm sure Steve Weiner will notice a lot easier.
Yeah,
Hint,
definitely.
hint. Beard Life, Duck Dynasty.
No.
I'm wearing a costume.
I thought you had yours on already.
Shrek?
Shrek. Yeah.
Shrek and Donkey. I love it.
Donkey!
Shrek.
No, this is horrible. No. But you guys saw the six-man we had announced with Mike Magnum, Casey Koresh, Papa Kanoosh, taking on the Lucha Zombie, Ragdoll, Totally Radical Steven Persons, and, of course, Long Island's Finest Cash. We were just talking about him off air.
Yeah,
All
man.
good stuff.
Yep, definitely is.
Well, you know, I have another great match for you guys, and I kind of teased it if you guys saw it. Someone is returning to SWA. Did you see that, Sean?
I saw that.
Yeah.
That was my question for the week for you.
Well, that probably tickled your fancy. Well, let me make it interesting. I'll tell it in reverse. The opponent for the guy that's returning is going to be the protector of professional wrestling, Jack Gallo. And Jack Gallo's had quite a losing streak going on right now. Some personal problems. Thankfully, we were able to reach him and set up this match. You know, Jack Gallo hasn't been returning phone calls or texts or email. And I actually ran into him over the weekend. I was able to set this match up. He will take on a man who is internationally known, a man who's competed in ROH, Dragon Gate, and Chikara, former champions. He's going to take on the man you might have seen on TNA Wrestling, Jigsaw, one-on-one at the NYWC Sportatorium. Jack Gallo and Jigsaw.
Wow. That sounds like it's going to be a hell of a match.
I don't know. That would. I'm going to be front row for that. That's pretty cool.
Both men are surprisingly coming off losses. Justin Toxic was able to take down Jigsaw in his SWA debut, and I think Jack Gallo's lost twice now to Braden Knight back-to-back. So, you know, it really is a win-to-stay relevant situation.
All right. Well,
We gotta spray for things in this place.
I know, right? But also, we got to lock the door. Anything comes
You
walking
never know.
in here.
You never know who pops into the green room at the
You
Hand
know?
of the Face Live Wrestling Show.
It's Halloween themed as well, as you can see
Yeah.
from the T-shirt.
Especially when they try to be characters of some sort. But
Characters.
characters of some sort.
Next hashtag. That's it.
But, yo, man, Hollow Grounds, I can't wait, bro.
You
I
love
can't.
to cut syllables out of things.
I do,
Graveyard Disciples.
Graveyard
Hollow
Disciples.
Grounds.
Graveyard Disciples. See, I said it right. Come on now.
That's
right?
because you stood at the mirror last night for 3 hours going,
No,
Graveyard Disciples.
I wrote it on my forehead backwards, just like you said I should do. And I learned it. You know what? All my lines, when I go into SWA, I write it on my forehead a couple of nights before. I do.
Tommy's not very good with, impromptu.
Memorization.
Hey, man.
Wow. Maybe
Yep.
maybe you misinterpreted then. Instead of
I need a mirror in
Maybe-
front of me instead of
maybe
you.
you read screw Chris Caden instead of help Chris Caden. I don't know.
No. Chris Kane did it to himself. Sorry.
This is still a hot topic. I you know what? I haven't been here, and it's really weird to miss, a month, and come
Yeah.
back,
Yeah, man.
and Chris Caden is still on the tips of everybody's lips.
I know, especially this buffoon across from me.
All he wants is justice.
It's been served. He paid his
What?
dues, he
You know
did his
what?
time, and that's it.
Your
I got it.
justice is like serving your justice is like eating glass.
These are zingers that were happening on the roast. These are
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Only from the people who came unprepared.
It's like listening to Mowgli and Baloo talk. Jesus. All right.
We'll get to roasts in a second, but go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it. We have 4 matches announced right now. Jigsaw and Jack Gallo, the 6-man tag, Ricky Richards and CJ Antonino. What did I just blank on? And Steve the Turtle
Hits the
Whiner
wall.
versus Justin Toxic in a chance for Toxic to secure that #1 contendership.
I saw that video. Little video montage.
Yep.
Montage?
Montage.
The little
Wow.
package with
You're
Beard Life
using
and-
you're using
Sports
very big
training
words.
montage. Oh, okay. I get what
He's using big words now, Jerry.
you're talking about the Beard Life Steve Weiner challenge that went up from after War Games.
Right, that one.
Okay, I didn't know what you were talking about. I thought training montage. So you popped in the old Hatch Stevens, and that was a hell of a montage.
Wait,
Go watch that.
Hatch Stevens has a workout video?
Yeah,
Yes, he
Facebook.com
does.
/ Suffolk Wrestling Alliance. Check out our video section, and Hatch Stevens trains, and he gets ready for his upcoming match with ATL. Well, that was
Wait,
that was months ago, but it's worth the
He
watch.
trains?
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah,
How does he train himself?
He's in better shape than you.
he does.
Does he spritz water in the air and make sure that that it lands in the correct place so he can rub it?
He's a big squat man. He lifts anti-gravity chambers, sleep deprivation.
And Twinkie boxes.
He does have the largest Twinkie collection in South New Jersey, so
He likes fried, right? Fried Twinkies.
I think he likes double fried.
Oh,
Deep
see,
double fried.
It
There
helps him
you
with
go.
that glistening sheen all over his body.
I thought that was the baby oil in the spray bottle, but more on that later.
And of course, anyone who's listening and thinking about Hatch Stevens, don't think about Hatch Stevens.
No.
But if you are, he will be at On Hollow Ground, and we'll have an announcement about him next week.
Great.
Next week.
I love next week. It promotes
Yeah.
your show. We got to do
Great.
more next week. Tommy's got a gun. Oh my God, Sean, don't do it, Sean, don't do it. See you next week on the Heel in the Face live wrestling show.
Tommy doesn't know how to shoot a gun,
No.
let alone know what the business end of one is.
Yeah, come on now. Really? Uh-oh. Jerry's assistant is whispering in his ear. What's going on, man?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot the
Top
most
secret
important
stuff.
thing. On Hollow Ground, November 2nd. Tickets are on sale now. I just got them, so we're good to go.
Now,
All right.
So start picking them up here at the Heel in the Face live wrestling show. See
Yep.
your local wedding DJ for some tickets.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Boom,
gonna have
chicka,
them
bow, wow.
at the Seacrest Palace Diner in Sayville, available for you guys. If you guys want to stop in and get a bite. And Halloween City in Selden is going to have them. You know, all these nice sponsors who are not sponsors. We're just giving the tickets away there.
right.
So there you go, guys, on Hollow Ground tickets. And they're really shiny this time. They have a nice little picture of CJ Antonino. So,
Really? Wow, so you've got collectible tickets out. That's
yes, CJ Antonino
Can't
was
wait.
a nice little Italian boy on the back of everybody's tickets.
You mean C.J. Antonino, the nice Italian boy from Long Island?
cool. Yes.
From Long Island.
least
Although
he
he
didn't-
was a
least he
Bronx
didn't-
bomber at one point.
At least he didn't swim there from Sheepshead Bay.
Yeah, where is that secret entrance? I've been looking for it.
Didn't you see the sign?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm not very good. I'm not very literate.
There's a neon sign on the...
I need a picture of Kanoosh on it, pointing in the direction.
It's a big neon sign. You'll see it just over the expressway. That poor kid doesn't know his...
Oh, actually,
Yeah, I won't say it. What?
Did I just keep us from going over a PG rating there?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's marked explicit.
Then I liked that I interrupted you there. Speaking of Papa Kanoosh, we have Totally Radical Steven Persons calling in later.
I guess so. Oh, yeah. Right?
Is he calling or coming in?
Who knows?
Who knows
You know,
with
You
him?
know,
Yeah.
that dude...
He doesn't even know what
yeah.
decade it is, so I wouldn't be
doesn't.
surprised.
Well, he should.
He's still wearing the shiny clothes, man.
If he's coming to the studio, the DeLorean should be pulling up any second.
Marty!
If he's calling in, it's going to take him a while to dial on the rotary phone.
Back to the Future 4, Totally Radical.
Yeah. With Steven Persons.
Steven Persons goes back to the 90s.
Bing, bing, bing.
Will he be able to escape?
I heard a door open. I thought it was him.
Let's take a
That
break
would've
and
been
figure out
scary.
who it is.
Definitely, man. Check it.
I'll be the hall monitor and take us out.
All right, you do that, bro.
I like how you're an old...
Over the years, life pass you by, falling tears as I watch you cry. Wash away can they play? God, can't you hear me? I can't hear a sound. I can't hear the cries come. They're nowhere to be found. So I'm on my leash horse, and I can't take the pain. So please hear my prayers, God. I'm going insane. No, the years lie pass me by, full in tears as the angels watch me cry. What's wrong with this world today? This cruel world, this game I don't want to play. God, can't you hear me? I can't hear a sound. I can't hear the cries come. They're nowhere to be found. So I'm on my knees, Lord, and I can't take the pain. So please hear my prayers, God. I'm going insane. Oh, life. Oh, life. Oh, life. Oh.
All right, we're back, and sitting across from me, we got the Smurf, Vinny the Guido.
Another heel. That's right, heel.
Yeah, a little Smurf, 2 apples high. All right, but he's coming on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to sit down and give, talk a little bit about none other than,
Julie Hart.
yep, so,
And for those who don't know, Julie Hart is the ex-wife of Bret the Hitman Hart. So
Yep, and also she has, I bet you, a bag full of
gotta buy her book.
stories.
Gotta buy her book,
Yeah,
folks.
I was actually checking out the book online, and
Heartstrings.
it's worth definitely investing a couple of bucks on.
Oh, I can't wait to
Yeah.
extra stories about Owen Hart ribs. That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, there's stuff, really, there's some of you women out there are going to ask questions about Brett. Some of you are going to ask even, maybe she might know a little bit about Shawn Michaels too.
Yeah.
Hanging around with them also.
That's right.
Let's see, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. If you like him,
Yep.
she's going to probably know stuff about him.
Yep. And he was just on. The Divas, Total Divas finale, actually,
Yeah.
with the wedding between his daughter Natty Neidhart and
Yeah.
T.J. Wilson.
And also, there you go. There's other stuff that you could ask him about. The British Bulldogs.
Yeah.
You could ask
Dynamite
him.
Kid.
Dynamite Kid.
Dynamite Kid, because
You never know.
she's very, very, very good friends and close with Dynamite Kid's
His wife.
ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
Yep, ex-wife.
And, so honestly, don't be shy. Don't be afraid. The fan lines will be open next week.
We
You
have
can-
a heart on
yeah,
here, everybody.
you
You
know,
gotta call in
yep.
next week.
because Julie Hart is not, how many times or when are you going to actually get the opportunity to call in and talk to her and ask her a question or two?
Yeah.
There's no way. So next week, 7:30, here on the Heel in the Face live wrestling show, Mrs. Hart, Julie Hart, is going to be on air. She's going to call. We're going to call her in, and
she's
it's
still friends with Brett too. It's not like they had a bitter
they are.
divorce or anything. They just got a divorce,
Yeah.
but they're friends still.
Yes,
So,
and also they have some beautiful kids together, and so shoot, you want to know anything, you could ask her. She doesn't mind opening up the can of worms because Brett probably sits in the corner and
well, the can of worms, the can of worms is definitely exploited in the book, so you definitely want to get the book.
Yeah, just so you know, next week it will be
if you own the book.
X-rated. Yes.
Here's the thing: if you already own the book and you want to ask her questions about stuff that's not in the book, that'd be a good idea too.
That's going to be next week. You could check out Julie Hart coming on, and she'll tell you everything and anything you want to know about the Hart family. Even about how wonderful their dad was, or Stu Hart. She knows some stuff.
That's right, and we even
can find out.
We even have stuff that we're not going to announce here on the air, but we got some big plans coming up with the Hart family, and
so
I can't announce it now, but you have to keep listening to the Heel in the Face to find out what that is, because it's going to be an epic event once we get it started.
Yep.
So.
And just so you know, on that, it's gonna I don't know, I can't even say it, but through that little bit of words that Vinny said.
You can't say it.
Let me tell you, through those words, it's going to be awesome.
Yes.
That's all you can say.
That's all we can say right now. That's all we could say. It's just a hint.
Yep, and it's going to be a lot of hearts. That's all I can say.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be a lot of hearts, everybody. So this is just one heart that's coming on the air next week.
Yeah.
But there's going to be many more with this big event we have planned with the heart. So,
so
that's all we
ladies
can
and
say.
gentlemen, as long as you support us and call in and ask her questions, you know what? This event that we are going to do with the Hart family, it will happen. You just got to turn around and help us out.
We have big plans for it. That's all we
can
can say is that we have big plans, and it's going to be good.
Yep, so don't hesitate to call in next week. You could send emails, Twitters, Facebook us. Even if you want to do advanced questions, you could send them into our Twitter, to our Facebook.
If you're too afraid to ask yourself live on the air, just send it to us.
A lot of people are nervous. You could send us the questions, and we could ask her on air.
It is kind of intimidating. Yes. I mean, this is Bret Hart's ex-wife. It's pretty intimidating. I'm not going to lie.
You know what? I'm a married man, and let me tell you, the bull always does jump around, but there's always somebody grabbing the horns, and that's the wife.
Yep, you're married. I'm divorced, working on my next marriage. I'm now engaged, and let's face it: when you're married and you're engaged, you tend to be very, very bad.
She's got your yeah, man. But she's got
bad
your horns.
Questions and bad intentions.
Definitely, man.
She got me by the horns. I'd say she's got me by something else, but I ain't gonna say it here on the radio.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, you know what? I got another.
It kind of hurts too. I might add to that.
Well, Vin, you could help me out on this.
I don't swing that way. Sorry, buddy.
No, man. I got it. No, not today, man. I got a headache right now.
What? Shoot, say it.
January 18th.
Oh, is that the big news that you didn't want to say around Sean?
Yes, I didn't want to say it around Sean. I didn't want to say it, but you know what? We're going to release it right now. You're involved in this situation.
Oh, I am, of course.
And I told everybody on my Facebook, through my Twitter, what's going to go on, that I've got a secret. Stronghold Pro Wrestling is hitting Long Island, New York. And it's going to be January 18th at the NYWC Sportatorium.
That's a Saturday night, everybody.
Saturday night. Bell time is 7:30 p.m. Doors open at 6. And let me tell you, I've got a match. It's a big match, but...
You're going to give it away now?
I should? No? You know what? We'll hold off.
We'll hold off for the Julie Hart interview. Give something people...
Yeah.
It's a huge match, and it's somebody who's very rarely on Long Island. That's all we're going to say.
But you know what? I'll give you...
It rhymes with Hart.
I'll give you a good match, though.
It rhymes with Hart, though, the main event.
Yes,
we're just not going to give it away this week. You're going to have to listen next week.
But I got one match for you, and you're involved in it. Yeah, I know you're looking
Well,
at it.
listen.
And you're dreading it a little. You know,
Does it
your
involve my
doctor?
Doesn't it? It
Yes.
involves my doctor. I
Dr.
know,
Lamar Braxton Porter with
Yes.
Vinny the Guido
Who are we going against?
versus
Who's it going against?
Suntan, the Superman. You got it, brother.
Suntan. Dude,
Yup.
I'm Italian. I'm already tanned.
Well, Suntan is coming to town, and he's
Who the
going to
heck-
rock the ring, brother.
Are you talking about that fake country guy? Are you talking about him?
Well, he's going to be
Suntan?
Here. Yep.
You're kidding me, right?
Yep. Well, your
He's a
doctor
joke.
better be
He's a
ready.
joke. My doctor's going to put him in the hospital. You really putting? Wait a minute? Does Suntan know that you're gonna that you have hospital arrangements for him?
I don't think so, man.
He's going against my doctor, bro. He's going to go in the hospital.
Well, Suntan is ready, and he said he
yeah,
is
well, you
not
tell
going to hold
Suntan.
back at
Tell
all.
Suntan to call in next week, and I'll make him my bitch on the radio too, and Julie could hear it too.
Well, he said he's not even going to hold back, and he's ready for you. So if you get involved,
Dude, I'm sick
he's
and tired of
gonna
him.
bounce you.
You know, he's ran his mouth about me in the past too. You know, I'm sick and you're good. I'm glad my doctor's going to make an example of his fucking ass. No. Tell Suntan to call in next week. I dare him to call in next week. Dare him to.
Well, you know what? We'll see what we could do about getting him to call in. But I got another match that I'm
Suntan.
actually going to put out there.
I thought you said it was going to be a challenge. Suntan, really? Oh my god.
Well, I got another match, and this match is quite interesting. It's going to be a beautiful Bobby Dream versus none other than the Ring King, Long Island's finest, Cash, with Lex Rose.
Are you serious? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
and
classic.
I see you're laughing about that.
Yeah, of course I'm
So you
laughing
know
about
what?
that. Why
We
wouldn't
could
I laugh about
eventually
that?
turn around and put these guys going right towards your doctor.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait. Cash is going against Bobby Dream.
Yes, yes, he is, man. Dream. Yeah.
Wait. All right. So let me get this straight. Hold on a second.
What are you, a Bobby Dream fan or a Cash
Well, no.
fan?
Well, the only reason I say that is because Cash is like, what is it? Like, dude, dude, you're mayor of the Munchkin Lane. You know how small Cash is. I mean, who's Cash? And Lexa Rose, really? Lexa Rose, dude. Lexa Rose, she's the one that cut my hair along with you and everybody else at the ECPW show. Why do you have that trailer park skank on Stronghold Pro Wrestling to begin with, is what I want to know. Are you trying to stir shit with me? Are you trying to start shit with me?
Well, you know what, man? Listen, there's one agreement through this contract of this company, and let me tell you, I'm going to be in the ring once
Lex
or
Rose and
twice,
Cash. Oh, my God.
maximum of twice throughout the shows, and that's it. Because you know what? I got somebody...
Dude, my
or-
son is taller than Cash.
You know what? I got
My
people...
son is taller than Cash. Do you know that? My son, he's 12 years old, taller than
I
Cash.
got people that have been turning around, sending me resumes to become the commissioner of Stronghold Pro Wrestling.
Whoa.
Yes,
whoa.
and who knows what and who it's going to be.
Oh, whoa, wait. How was I not included in this?
Well, you could send in a resume.
You didn't even tell me about it. This is the first time I'm hearing it.
Well, you don't
Hall
check
monitor,
your
is that
emails.
fair? This
You
is the
don't-
first time I'm hearing this.
Well, you don't check
What does
your
the hall
emails,
monitor
man.
think of this crap?
It doesn't matter right now. This is between you and me.
No, because it
Don't
doesn't
try
matter
to
if I put in a resume or not, because you're the owner. You're not going to let me be the commissioner of your company. You're afraid I'm going to take it over and end up owning it from you somewhere down the line. You're afraid of me being a commissioner of your company.
Well, I'll you know what? I'll
I'm not
send
even
you
going to bother
over.
because I know you're not going to accept it. It's a waste of my time.
I will have my staff send you over a copy of the form to fill out, and you could send it back to me.
And it's
I
going to
will
end up
look
right
at it.
and it's going to go right in the round file. You think I'm stupid and I don't know that?
No, I'll fill it. I'll look at it.
For those who
and
don't
I'll
know
go
what the
through
round
it.
file is, that's the garbage can, just to let people know who are stupid and don't know any better.
Well, you know what? You can fill it out, and I'll check it
I'm
out,
not
and
even
I'll
about.
go
Let's go
over
to the
it.
next match. Let's talk about the next match. Let's move on, dumbass.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, you know what? And also, I've got GYD, Graveyard Disciples, going against Los Sucios and Lexa Rose.
God bless you. God bless you.
Los Sucios.
God bless you.
No,
Oh wait, that wasn't a sneeze.
no.
Oh, who the hell
That was
is
one of the. That's one of the best tag teams coming out on Long Island right now today.
They're going against who? The Graveyard Disciples?
Yes,
They're
they
going to
are.
get slaughtered.
I don't
Dude,
think-
are
I
you
don't
trying
know.
to kill your wrestlers? Like, do you understand? Like, dude, the majority of them are going to end up in the hospital. Look at the. It's just unfair. Bobby Dream is so much taller than Cash. He's going to destroy Cash. The Graveyard Disciples, I mean, come on, it's in their name. The Graveyard Disciples, they're going to destroy the sneeze or whatever you call them. The Suchi. What?
Sucios. And don't forget, also, Cash is a part of the Los Sucios, along with lesser.
Well,
Rose.
that explains volumes right there. Now that makes perfect sense. What are they, all little tiny short? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm 5'5". I'm pretty short. But they're shorter than me. Come on now.
That's all good, but you know what? They're going to kick some royal ass
Dude,
come January 18th.
Dude, why don't we... I have an idea. Why don't we get Bad Boy Brian, a couple of midget wrestlers to go against them? That'll be more of a fair match.
Why don't we just have you and your doctor?
I'm not a wrestler. I'm a manager.
I know.
I'm a manager.
You always
That's what
say
I do.
that. You drive me nuts when you do that. But don't forget, January 18th, Stronghold Pro Wrestling is going to hit Long Island, and it's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. You'll be having Dr. Lamar Braxton Porter on the card, Vinny the Guido, and Suntan. That match is going to be insane because you know what? Your doctor, Suntan, that's a match everybody's got to turn around and keep their eye on.
They should call him Fat Ass, not Suntan. He's more of a fat ass.
Well,
than anything.
you know what?
You
do
see Suntan?
Yes,
he
I
takes
did.
up the sun. He blocks the sun. When I'm at the beach, if he was standing over me, he blocked the sun.
Well, let me tell
if
you.
you want good shade, you have Suntan stand in front of you.
I don't
at the beach.
I don't pick sides. You know why? Because I'm friends with both guys. I could take you or leave you.
All right, so
you.
Dr. Lamar Braxton Porter versus Fat Ass. Okay, I got it.
Versus Suntan, yeah.
Fat Ass, yes.
So just remember that.
Well, you tell Suntan that I'm waiting for him to call in next week and tell him don't bitch out because I want to have a word with him on the air. And Julie is going to be right there listening because Julie's on my side with everything. You know, you have to understand. Julie will always be on my side with everything, and she's not going to side with Suntan, that's for sure.
Well, we'll see come January 18th, or actually with your situation you were just talking about next week when Julie Hart's on the air and see how she thinks and how she feels about it. Even though she doesn't know any of these guys. Well, you never know.
It doesn't matter. She's always going to be on my side regardless who it is, but that's not the point, though. But what other matches do we have? That's only 3 matches.
No, the rest they will get from now till January 18th.
Oh, you're really going to make... I thought you're supposed to be for the people. You know, Sean's right about that.
Yes, I am for the people.
Yeah, and if you're for the people, you'd explain the whole card.
No, the whole card is not going to come out. Little by little, it will be coming out.
So you're not for the people, so you're lying.
You're
contradicting yourself.
I am.
You're contradicting yourself.
I'm for the people. I like to give
contradicting
people...
yourself.
I'm putting together matches that the people
Listen,
are
don't
going to
make me
love.
smack you over this counter.
Listen, you're too short. You 2 apple high punk.
All right, so
You know
basically
what?
what you're telling the fans is they have to call in next week to get the rest of the matches?
No. It's going to be next week I'll tell another match all the way down. Every other week I'm going to do it. But next week we're going to do another match because Julie Hart is on air. So we'll do that next week. Don't forget, January 18th.
That should be the main event. You should definitely, at least the next match, you should talk about the main event.
Well, it's going to be, I might talk about the main event. Most likely, yeah.
I know who it
And
is,
you
but
know
I'm
what?
not going to say it either, people, because I'm a heel and I don't give a crap. But I'm trying to help you out for next week, people. So,
well, January 18th, Stronghold Pro Wrestling is going to hit Long Island at the NYWC Sportatorium. And ladies and gentlemen, I know
when are the tickets going to be available?
They'll be available November 1st.
November
All tickets,
1st.
yep.
Wow.
November
Okay.
1st. Tickets will be available.
Awesome.
And there'll be ticket outlets all across Long Island. So keep your eyes open. Check out the Facebook page, event page, and you'll find out what's going on.
Yeah, you know, speaking of heels, where was Sean?
I don't know, but you know what? We're going to go to a commercial break, and me and you, I know we could see kind of eye to eye. You're a little shorter, but we're going to go drag his,
It'll take 2 of us to
Jello
drag
ass,
him in here because
yeah.
he's a pretty big guy too. So.
Yeah, we're going to drag his jello ass back in here and get things rolling. And Mr. Jerry Warner, we're going to bring him back in here and talk more SWA
Is it true?
news.
Does he really? Is his blood really? His
probably
blood is
is.
made of ice cream? Is that true?
Yeah,
I was listening to that earlier.
It probably is Rocky Road, just like
all right.
Jerry's is probably Rocky Road too. I don't know. He's a big dude too.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking height. I'm talking exit. Wide.
I'm gonna tell Jerry you said that.
I'm gonna tell him too.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
He's a Rocky Road kind of guy. All right, we're gonna go on to a break, and we'll be right back.
Don't ever.
nemesis unknown. Sargon the insegmentable from the mighty conceptual elements.
About to fuck shit up.
We are the black sheep.
Yeah, this one's called Black Sheep, motherfucker.
All right, we are back, and you know what? I'm just sitting here relaxing, chilling out, and the intern walks in, and what do you got for us, man? What's going on?
Well, you guys had me digging around looking up dirt on certain individuals here, mostly rifling through trashes of the SWA locker room because you guys are just weird.
Yeah, I know, definitely.
Yeah.
We are weird. You know what? You have something to do right now. What are you, getting yourself into trouble with Sean now?
I'd rather not say because I'm not very proud of it, but I'll be back.
All right, yeah, okay. Do what you got to do. The guy gets in trouble. What did he get in trouble for now?
Interns. That's
Yeah.
why they're free.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. So try not to be an intern. But, yeah, we were just going to go on, and he was going to talk about his investigation that he was doing with this Silver Mask guy and SWA locker room, going through the garbage. Oh, what do you got going on?
I'm telling you, in 2 weeks, I break the story.
What story?
Who the anti-propagandists are. Or at least a special report as to who they are.
They are? Oh,
Well,
okay.
we're close. We've got about a list of 5 potential suspects.
5. Mrs. Abernathy, one of them?
Well, I don't know if there are 5. I don't know. I
Her and
haven't
her
seen, I haven't
grandson?
seen my report from my crack investigative team.
Crack. That's right.
But who knows? It might be that there are all 5 of them.
The 5. I like that number.
Apparently everybody does. It's a nice odd number that you can count on one hand.
You need 2 just to count that. You kidding?
My digits are so big I gotta count them twice.
Yeah. But, yeah, man. I'm still curious of who this Silver Mask person is, and
How do you know it's just one person?
or the 5, or
How do you know it's just one person?
I don't know if it's one person, but I'm very interested in knowing who it is. We had some ding dong say
You think
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll can string something like this together?
Ragdoll's lucky if he's even alive and not buried beside Jimmy
the ring
Hoffa.
somewhere.
Yeah, you kidding me? But
Oh, one small announcement. The Beard Life roast that we announced last week for October 9th
yeah.
has been moved to the second week in November.
Ooh.
Yes, due to scheduling conflicts with Beard Life, we had to move the roast to the second week in November.
Interesting. All right. I can't wait for that.
Apparently, they had some big tag team
they're
thing going on.
You know what? Come on. They're bearded life. You know, they're living the life of any drunk. You know, they're awesome. But definitely, man, I can't wait.
He's back from his punishment. We made him run a mile.
Oh, here he is. Okay.
It sucks when you're fat. It really sucks when you're fat.
Sucks when you're fat.
Yeah, you gotta run a mile.
Oh, okay. Well, stop
Sucks
eating.
when you're fat and you go clothes shopping. You have to get clothes in the size the whole cotton field has to die.
Well, yours is 2.
Okay.
His is 1.
All right, well, you guys had me do some research on the mask guy. The only thing I could find out about the masked gentleman, he is not a current member of the SWA roster. After all the digging and the payoffs and other such vices, that's all I can get. This guy is covering his tracks really, really good.
Well, I got news.
Interesting.
I got news that the rest of the team is closer than you are.
Well, you have a whole team. I'm just one guy.
Wow.
See?
I know. He thinks you're invincible or something.
Ugh.
Really?
He is invincible. He's the security. He's the intern of security.
Security.
Intern of security. He sucked then when GYD came in.
I wasn't here.
He wasn't here. We hired him after. Don't you remember that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. You
You
brought
don't
them
remember
in.
much about that day, do you?
No, I don't. No.
Other
It
than
was kind of
other than
blurry.
being smacked in the head and in the back.
You guys really like bringing that up. I keep
and
noticing.
waking up with me tied up because he thinks it's all my fault.
It is your
Please tell
fault.
him I'm too nice of a guy to have that happen.
He's too nice of a guy to have that happen.
See,
He just made you do something that you didn't want to do.
Well,
and
he just
you're
told me to say that.
Yeah,
that's
see?
why. That's why interns
Come
are
on.
free. It helps when you're the hiring guy.
Really?
Really.
Really.
You stink.
So, what have I missed with all the running around you guys have me doing? Yeah. So, what have anything?
Tommy C always tries to talk crap about Sean, but he only comes up with one thing: sausage.
Cobgoblin. You sausage king freak.
Well, you know, the day happens when you're going to actually like pick up something. You know, they're in the library. You can borrow them with a special card called books, and you're finally going to find a new insult for me that hasn't been used, you know, since the monkey bars in kindergarten. And one day, you're going to come up with something new, and you're going to say, and you're going to remember that day for the rest of your life that you won something.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations in advance for the day that'll never happen.
Oh,
I'm not sure where this was going.
I don't either.
Okay. But back to wrestling stuff. But yes, that's the only information I could dig up about this mass individual. Sorry, guys, I'll keep digging. So, what else did I miss?
Just more dumpsters to dive
into.
into.
That's Mr. Jerry Werner's notes. His garbage.
This is so... No wonder this doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Yeah. But what else do you have for this clown to do for us? Hmm? Are we talking to you over there?
We should be.
For that way, what, that one over there, that Smurf?
Where is your personal masseuse, by the way?
Don't do it.
Don't do it, no.
We locked him out of the building this time.
Yeah, definitely did.
Do you know that, getting back to SWA, that CJ Antonino released another statement today?
Oh, yeah? And what did he release?
I'm pulling it up right now. So
because don't forget, he only not only that, he's on the ticket for Hollow Grounds.
He's on the back of the
the
ticket.
back of it.
On the back.
Oh, you know what? I actually have him in my back pocket.
Well.
I will
Oh,
know more
look
in a
at that,
second.
man.
There you go. SWA Pride champion on the back of Hollow Grounds.
While you're looking for that, this Saturday.
That's pretty interesting, man.
This Saturday morning, I'm actually going to be on Evan Ginsberg's Legend TV.
Cool.
And I'll be sure to announce the matches for the show coming up and for Stronghold Pro Wrestling. And I'll be sure to be complaining about you, Tommy C.
You know what?
So where are you going to be?
Evan Ginsberg's Legends TV. Look up Evan Ginsberg on Facebook. And
don't you have to be a legend to be on that show?
Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
you?
Sure. I'm not positive. I would have to ask him that. I'm not sure.
You sound like someone in the past that used to have that in his name, or tried to be.
All right, so I pulled up the release. Way to segue, heel.
Yeah.
So I pulled up the release.
Okay.
And it says, and I quote, November 2nd can't come soon enough. Wait, now I gotta wait. I have all the motivation I need, and that's finally getting my hands on Ricky Richards one-on-one at SWA Presents on Hollow Ground. Richards, I will expose you for the coward and fake that you are, and without a shadow of a doubt, put you to sleep. I was paraphrasing on the shadow.
Okay.
Once again, your winner and still SWA Pride Heavyweight Champion, the Great Bambino, CJ Antonino.
Oh, man. Well, listen. The intern last week, he turned around and he had an opinion on that of that match. And your opinion was Ricky Richards, if I was correct.
Like I said, my main and only one reason I'm going to go with was Ricky Richards has found a way not to lose in every appearance. You know, when CJ won the triple threat, he didn't beat Ricky.
See, we put him in the audience for a reason.
Thank you.
So that he can notice these things and report.
Yep. Yeah, not like you. Yeah.
Wait till they start paying me.
What would we do then?
Go bankrupt.
Probably. That's why interns are free.
Yep.
But yes, I'm going with Ricky Richards on this match. Picking him the whole way.
And you're going to say CJ Antonino?
Of course I am.
I don't know, man. I'm going to see.
What?
Wait. Oh, Vinny the
fake
Guido's
Italian?
calling him fake Italian. You hear this?
Fake Italian.
Hey,
Vinny
Vin,
the
why don't you
Guido.
come up here and say a
Vinny
little
the
of your
Guido.
opinion?
I got my money on Richards, okay? I got my money on him. CJ Bambino, whatever you call him, he's a disgrace to Italians. He's a fake Italian. He's not the real Italian like yours truly, Vinny the Guido, is. And I'm just letting you know, I got my money on Richards, all right?
Oh, shoot.
You're... Whoa.
Muscle roll.
Anytime that fake Italian wants to come on here and have it out with me, just
Wow, man.
like I make Len Oddity my bitch, I'm going to make him my bitch right here live on the Heel in the Face. Anytime he wants to call in.
Did you
No,
just
he
do...
did say it, but he must be taking
Whoa.
the same drugs that he was smoking when he thought he won against Len Oddity. During
I
that time.
think, you know what we have to do? Give him a little bit of taste of CJ Antonino chewing him out.
You got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not a fighter. I just wanted to call him out.
I'm not a fighter. I'm not
Heel in the Face. I'm not a fighter. I'm a manager. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But I love to tell him like it is right here on the Heel in the Face. So you tell
Like
him
it
to
is.
call in.
Like
And
it
I'll
is,
tell
yo.
him that he's going to lose his title on the 2nd, and Richards is going to be the new champion. The new Pride champion. Watch.
You're real Italian, like Hollywood isn't real Jewish.
I know.
Wow.
Come on, man. It don't matter
I
in
just
this
call
game.
him like I see him. I'm a broadcast journalist.
Yep,
All right,
that's
folks,
it.
because I am actually, and this has nothing to do with my pick, I just feel he will win because I'm actually good friends with Ricky Richards. He is saying he is going to expose CJ Antonino for the man that he is, or better yet, the man that he is not.
Are you getting that live?
I am getting it live via text right now because Mr. Richards is in the gym right now working out.
Well,
getting prepared.
You know what? The best in the room shouldn't be prepared in 2 weeks. He should be in the studio.
Oh, you got it.
Wait, so you're telling a wrestler instead of preparing in the gym, working out, getting in shape to
But
stop
he does
losing?
got a point.
Take a day. Take a day off from working the legs on Wednesday and jog down to the studio and give your remarks.
I'll see what I
Really?
can do.
Here, let him come down next week.
No, let's not let him come next week. It's a Julie Hart thing. In 2 weeks.
Listen,
In 2 weeks,
Smurf,
let him come
shush.
down.
Crawl back in your mushroom there, all right?
Well, I mean, if you
Go
go,
put your yarmulke on, okay?
I mean,
and spin
let's
your
go to the
dreidel.
tail of the tape here. You go to the tail of the tape, these guys match up. All right, wait, CJ got power on his side. But come on. Look at ring strategists. Look at the ring generalship of Ricky Richards.
Champion.
Champion.
We should start paying you because it makes it hard to argue with you.
Champion.
Exactly. You pay me, I get to shut up more.
Yeah, I know, right? Definitely. But you know what? I don't know about your CJ Antonino keeping that belt,
I'm
man.
still behind. I'm still behind Bambino. I gotta be.
All right. Well, I don't know. I honestly think Richards has got it,
I got
man.
my money on Richards, yeah.
The
Well, if-
Smurf's got his money on
if
Richards,
Tom-
too.
I never agree on anything.
The
This
way-
is-
Hall monitor, who do you have your money on?
This is a first that me and Tommy C actually agree on something.
The way that Tommy is behind Ricky Richards, maybe there's some.
Oh, when you say
Maybe there's
behind
something
No,
to
there's
that.
none of that.
No.
No,
It
no.
ain't that kind of party. It ain't that
No,
kind of show.
No, none of
Maybe
that.
there's something-
See, you
maybe
got me all
there's
nervous. I spilled my drink a little bit.
Maybe there's something
Right on,
to be said
Jerry
for the
Werner's
fact that
crap.
Tommy is behind Ricky
You're
Richards.
going back to that. He's
If
really.
this was a
upset.
cannoli eating championship, then
is-
yes, CJ would be
No.
the champion. I believe that firmly. But
God damn.
I believe you'd have all the cream sucked out first, Vinny.
So try to keep it clean. Hall monitor, this isn't my fault. She looked
There's
at.
nothing wrong
Listen.
with what I said. That's right. It's your
None of that
it's your
perverted
mind.
crap, man. Come
It's your
on.
mind taking it
hold on a
there.
minute. Get your mind out of the gutter. We're talking about a bakery product here. We're not. Get your mind
All
out
right,
of the gutter.
You're not helping your case any, Vinny.
All right.
No,
In
you're
all
not,
seriousness,
man. Definitely not.
If you're looking at the main event of the SWA heavyweight champion,
Richards, gotta give it to Richards.
you're going with Richards. Totally.
I'm not going with Richards.
You have to, man.
I'm not arguing.
Why do I have to? Do you know
Because-
something that we don't know? Mr.
No,
Director
man.
of Authority?
I don't know.
Ricky Richards is hungry, and he's going to get that belt.
I know that Ricky Richards is hungry and he's got a lot of money, which probably
Yeah.
makes you hungry. And when you put the two together, I don't know about the mix. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Ricky Richards is going to get that belt, and CJ Antonino is going to
Are
have
you
to
personally?
oblige.
Wait, is that a personal guarantee from you that Ricky Richards is
I think
going to win
he's
the
going to
match?
win.
Is that a personal guarantee?
Not a guarantee.
How much did it cost?
No, there's no money involved.
Suddenly
get this straight. He'll take a payoff from somebody else, but he won't take a payoff from me when I wanted to take over ECPW. That's not.
Wow.
No, there's no. Yeah, see, your bribery. Okay.
Openly admitting to bribery, dude.
Wow. An official of the company. All right.
Hey, listen,
You know what?
the owner of ECPW is not here right now, so I could basically say this all I want.
How do you know he's not listening?
You never know.
Better things to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know. Trust me.
Nobody with paying jobs listens. What?
But, yeah, man. I think Richards is going to take that match. Definitely. Sorry.
Is that a personal guarantee?
I'm calling it out. I would be willing to put even money on it. In all
money,
My money's going on.
but I'm saying this. I don't know what you guys are insinuating. I'm looking at this from a statistical point of view, from a sports point of view. Ricky Richards has more going for him and more on his side. I'm not saying CJ Antonino isn't good, but he has the belt. You know, maybe he's not as hungry as he was before. He's not the challenger.
I got something to add into that. You know what? When they do get the belt, they kind of get a little lazy, slack off, you know, because I'm already the champion. You never know what's going to happen.
I don't think Bambino's lazy.
Well, you never know. I'm not saying he's lazy, but
I don't think he's lazy either. He is a great athlete.
He may slack off a little.
But he's going to lose the title.
Yeah.
I don't think
yeah,
so.
definitely.
I don't think so.
CJ Antonino is not going to be the champ. I'm sorry. You know, he's going to probably lose. And on a percentage-wise, I'll say about 80%. Of what I believe.
I wonder what leads you to believe that 80%.
I don't know. Talk into this microphone here. See, perverts.
Not after where somebody
I got
says
a blow-up
been.
microphone, and you guys are perverts.
I didn't say 2 words.
Yeah.
You have 3 real
them
real
too.
ones. Why would you get a fake one?
Well, this is
I
a
guess
promotional
you needed to be
gift.
here before the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a practice. Yeah, it was to practice in front of the mirror. But Richards all the way.
I shall have no say in this whole monitor. Do not come and beat me senseless. That's fine. I can live with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's only Vinny.
You can give me the card that's coming up, and I can break it down to the winners and losers. It's just how it is. I mean, you're picking CJ Antonino, and I will not argue your points. They're good, but I'm still going to pick Ricky Richards all day long. Unless injury is involved, it's Ricky Richards. Flat out.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry to say.
The only way CJ is going to win is if he cheats.
Ooh, and he don't cheat. He's a man of honor.
Yep.
So he says.
He's a man.
So he says.
Yeah, well.
We'll just have to wait until on hollow ground to see.
There you go.
Definitely.
The way I see it, how he won the title was cheating.
You're lucky you could see over the damn table. You kidding me?
Let's call him out. Let's call him out. Ricky Richards, 2 weeks. You're listening. We know it. You're in the studio.
Come on down, Ricky Richards. And if we can, let's get the Pride Champion down here, too. The both of them in the same room, same day.
You're just asking for this place to get ripped
Well,
apart.
GYD, you know, they've done it. Plenty of other people have done it.
I'm not going to be here that day. So.
I know, because you're going to be out singing whatever songs with your Smurf buddies. But it doesn't matter. You know what? Let's get them two down here, and let's hash this out and see where their minds are at.
You're just inviting trouble.
No, I'm inviting
Why
two.
don't you ask the Graveyard Disciples to come back and whack you a few times with the candlestick again?
No, that's you.
Maybe
That's your job.
Maybe it'll bring you. I didn't do it. Maybe it'll bring you some more.
That's
maybe
your
it'll knock
job.
Some sense in your head.
But you know what?
You won't be screwing Chris Caden.
Me and GYD have our understanding, and you and the Chris Caden thing.
All right. That was another thing that I was sent out to investigate, to look at, and many of the wrestlers.
But why would you suspend a supreme athlete?
And this is what's been bugging some people. They want to know what went on. You know, a lot of people feel Chris Caden should have been reinstated early. A lot of guys you wouldn't even suspect
He shouldn't have even been suspended.
are in full support of Chris Caden.
That's right. Everywhere you go, they say heel and they throw up the double C.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's just say justice was served, and that's it. You pay. You do the crime. You pay the time.
You can say that all you want, but locker rooms don't lie. They're all in support of the man.
Not all.
Not all of us. Let me tell you. I got Chairman SWA right here, Jerry Werner, and he'll even tell you the Chris Caden situation was well served and correctly served, and that's it. It's not going to be changing, and it never will. That goes for future. For any future harassments, dislikes, also people not coming to the show. Got it?
I was there.
Well, that's the whole point. I mean, sorry to jump back in here, guys, but at the end of the day, man, if you buy a ticket to a wrestling show, you buy a ticket for your kids, they're excited to see Chris Caden.
Yeah.
They need to see Chris Caden. I mean, I'm not going to show you him on the big screen. You didn't pay for that. You paid to see Chris Caden in the ring, either winning or losing right in front of you. So
yeah. You don't want a show, you pay the consequence.
Let me put the boss of bosses over here on the spot, because we have been arguing for the last 15 or so minutes about the main event, Ricky Richards versus CJ Antino.
Yeah, I missed some of this.
So me, Tommy, myself have been saying it's going to be Ricky Richards the whole way. We're picking him to take the title. Now Sean is picking CJ Antino. My reason for picking Ricky Richards is he can't lose. There hasn't been a way to beat him.
I mean, okay. To say first of all, the not losing thing. Ricky has never been pinned. He's never been submitted in SWA history, and he's been with us, since before we were running our own events. But on the same token, yes, the Great Bambino has lost in SWA, but his only SWA losses are to Beard Life when he was in a tag team. And since coming over and since us starting our big indie events at Steps to a Pinnacle, Bambino's been untouchable. He's choked out everybody he's wrestled. He's beaten triple threats. He's taken out Balls Mahoney in a steel cage. Took on great up-and-comers like Casey Koresh and future number one contenders like Mike Magnum. And Bambino's gone through it all. So it's hard. Ricky beat Necro Butcher and Colt Cabana and Jack Gallo. Bambino has beaten everybody in his path. It's a real hard call, man.
Yeah. Sean, I think you're out of luck.
This is the toughest matchup I think we've had to call in SWA history.
If you look at the tail of the tape, CJ has power on his side, but I really feel that Ricky Richards is a better ring general.
Ricky is definitely the more technical of the two wrestlers.
Is a better ring general. That's where I think Ricky will take it, because he's going to know what to do and when to do it.
Ricky's a smart man. He's a thinking man's wrestler, I think the term is.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Bambino has that nasty choke, but that's a power choke. I mean, Bambino's not a finesse guy. He's a shove his fist down your throat guy. So if I had to pick, I would pick a really great main event for On Hollow Ground 3.
Way to duck out of that, Warner.
Well, yeah, definitely. But
my money's on Ricky Richards. Just
next time, Warner, flip a coin, really.
The most politically correct answer given.
If I knew, if I honestly could pick, I would tell you. I really can't.
Yeah.
These guys are going to go to war, and the best man's going to win, and everyone's going to benefit from whoever walks out as the Pride champion.
Definitely.
Quick break, and we'll be right back to argue about this.
yeah, all right.
We'll be right back.
She wears bandage and tight.
Yes, we are back. All right, we got the intern here, Jerry Werner, Vinny the Guido.
I'm the intern. And Jerry.
Oh, you want to be? Oh, you want to be the intern, Jerry? No, I don't get paid enough. All right.
I don't get paid at all.
I know, right?
I will stick to running a wrestling company, and you stick to cleaning the bathroom.
I don't
There you
clean
go.
bathrooms.
No, he does investigating. He does all of our investigating. Yes.
So Tommy goes, what was in my crap when I went to the bathroom? He's
Yes,
like,
that's
corn, 30% chicken.
yeah, that's it, man. Definitely.
Make my job sound so
And he also
wonderful.
kind of helps out a little bit with SWA investigations with me and stuff like that to try to help out. He was the one going after GYD to find out who
He
sent
really
them.
wants me to die. This is what he wants.
You know,
I
because
don't like them.
because I got psychos in my house, eating my food, trashing my house, driving my car through the garage. If Sean, oh wow, Sean, if you turn on the mic, it might work, man.
Oh!
I'm glad that wasn't on the
Yeah, because that was a little bit
It was
scary.
okay. I screamed really loud.
He said something about cats, and
And
we don't want to go there.
Put your parents to bed, kids.
Wow.
That was crazy, man.
Before you got here, like,
Oh yeah.
I
Wow.
did check.
Yeah,
the
their
explicit
main
box.
project is finding out about this mass.
Oh wow.
We need to answer that.
We got somebody calling in. Hold
Totally
on.
wasn't my fault.
Hello.
You think you're better than me?
It's Papa Ganoush.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you? I knew I smelled salami.
I'm not too great, actually. You see, I was planning on
Hashtag
getting
salami
down
sniffer.
there. What? Who said that?
That was Walsh, man.
Anyway, I'll get to him. Anyway, I was planning on getting down there to figure out who put that absurd sign up, but see, the problem is my Greek Nick down the street from me thought it was funny to flatten all my tires today.
Oh yeah. Well,
So, yeah, you know, I'm getting some Goombas up. We're gonna go there with our Louisville Sluggers, and we're gonna probably kill them.
I'm glad Goombas still do stuff with Louisville Sluggers.
I know, right? I'm
Yeah, of
surprised
course.
they do.
What do you
Dude,
think?
you just did a
What do you
confession
think I
on
come
air.
out
You
with,
shouldn't
Mike?
do stuff like that.
Anyway, so I'm letting you know that I will be there next week.
Well,
Not next week. He'll be here the week after.
the week after, because next week we got Julie Hart coming, doing a live interview, man. So you're gonna have to wait.
You telling Papa Kanoosh I have to wait?
You're gonna have to wait, Ganoush. All right?
All right. I'll wait.
Because
But I'm
we
just
got.
letting you know what's going on right now. I was supposed to be down there, but I got to go deal with the Greek.
All right, you do what you got to
And-
do.
and you still haven't
And-
figured
All
out.
right, yeah.
Hey,
You
Hey,
still
listen.
actually, my Goombas just showed up now, so I got to cut this short.
You want to give us a quick your pick of one match? We got. Give us a
match?
quick one. CJ Antonino, the Pride champion, versus Ricky Richards, Esquire the Third.
I don't know. It's pretty good.
Well, what do you got, man?
Well, I think I'm going to have to pick CJ because, he helped his uncle helped my uncle out back in the day, so I guess I got to do the favor for a favor,
You're a smart cannoli sucker, Papa Kanoosh. I must say that.
Yeah, well,
Who do you
Sean,
think you are telling that to Papa Kanoosh?
Sean Walsh is the one that also picked CJ Antonino. Me and the intern, Jerry Werner, Vinny the Guido.
Did he just call me a cannoli sucker?
I think he called you a cannoli sucker.
Listen,
Yes, he did. He called you a cannoli sucker.
I eat cannolis. I don't suck them. Am I made of gyros?
I think he did call you a cannoli sucker.
All right,
Sean
you know what,
Walsh
that's
did.
it. 2 weeks from now, I'm definitely going to have to be there. I might have to punch Sean Walsh in his face.
Oh,
never
all
know.
right.
Hey, you know what, Papa Kanoosh? Just because I like you, we might have Steven Persons here too.
Oh, great. It'll be like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. I'll just be beating everyone up.
All right. That'll be fun. I'll make sure I have my video camera for that one.
Yeah, I'll make sure I drink 2 glasses of orange juice so I have all the energy for all the special effects and everything.
Oh, boy.
Why don't you bring some more eggs with you too?
Yeah.
What do you want me to bring?
Some
Bring
more
some-
eggs.
Raw eggs.
Raw eggs.
I want some cannolis.
Raw eggs.
You know what?
No,
Some
I'll
cannolis.
bring some raw cannolis over.
I
Yeah,
love
there
me.
you go.
I love
Thomas
me
Cole got a
chocolate
good idea.
cannolis. Just so you know.
I like regular cannolis with the chocolate chips. You know?
Tommy.
Oh, yeah, those are actually pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Has those. They're very good.
Yeah, so stop off over at your bakery there. Get us some.
Yeah, I will. I'll stop over Canush's Bakery. I'll get all energized up, and then I'll put the special effects on.
All right. You know what? We'll catch you in 2 weeks if you want. Give a call next Wednesday. We have Julie Hart calling in, man.
Yeah, of course I'll call in.
Yeah, talk to Mrs. Hart and ask her a few questions, bro. And you know what? I want a nice Italian hero too. Later on.
What, you want to put in a deli order?
Yes, so I can pick it up on the way home.
Octane?
Who did you say?
All right, Tommy Cole, we got a plan.
All right.
You text me your order. I'll make sure you get it.
All right, Papa Ganoush. We'll check you in 2 weeks or even next week, and we'll talk to you.
I'll call in next week.
We'll talk to you later, brother.
Next week when I call in, I will do the official PKPs for the next event coming up on Halloween Ground.
You got it.
You got it, bro. We'll talk to you.
All right, see you next week.
So, intern, I see you jotting down some stuff over here. Finally doing some work.
Hey, our intern does
finally
some
doing
fine
some
work.
Well, in front of us,
In front of you, yeah. I do the shadowy.
Our intern
we don't
does
talk
some
about.
fine work.
Well, I've been handed a very interesting match. I'm sure fans know about this, and if they don't, shame on you guys for not letting them know. We have Jigsaw versus Gallo.
Yes, we do know about it.
Oh, good.
And you know what?
What?
I think Jigsaw's going to win.
Well,
I'm a Gallo fan, but I like Jigsaw.
He has to. This is a must-win for both guys. I mean, Gallo has lost against Ricky Richards and Rated Knight. Fantastic matches, but a loss is a loss. And Jigsaw lost to Justin Toxic at the last one.
No.
Last
two.
Last two.
Yeah.
My bad. Little drinking. Anyway.
You're not supposed to be drinking on the job.
Oh, man. Drunken
But
turn.
now, I'm going to go with my tail of the tape, which Sean hates because it actually makes sense and it's logical.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I'm going to pick, and you're going to look at me in a little disbelief.
Mental note, fire intern. What? That narrator guy's back.
I'm going to pick Gallo.
Gallo?
Gallo.
Gallo.
He's
You pick Gallo.
How could you not go with Gallo?
You're not going to go with Gallo.
No.
He has that face of not going with Gallo.
No.
See?
Jigsaw.
All right.
Puzzle pieces.
Okay. I'll go with something real like Jigsaw is faster. He's better aerialist, but Gallo's a beast in that ring, and he's angry right now. The only way I see this match going wrong for him is a DQ or something like that, where he gets carried away. But Gallo's gonna win. He needs the win. He lost. He's out of the top 5 of SWA right now, which is an important spot to be in right now.
I'm gonna say, it's like a scale. It's hard to say on that one, but I'm leaning more towards Jigsaw on it. But you do have a thing with Gallo where that Gallo he's like a bull because he's been losing and losing, so he's hungry. He's gonna come and get what he can. Jerry, what do you think on
Lost
this?
Monkey's on the phone again.
Tommy, we put together a hell of a match. I really love this contest. You guys are talking about Jack Gallo. He's a bull in a china shop. I mean, let's look at his losses. He lost to Ricky and he lost to Braden twice. But, I mean, you look at the matches themselves. I mean, I know he had that neck cyst. He had to have an operation when he came into the match with Ricky. I know his shoulder was blown up when he fought Braden the second time. And I know that he had 105 fever when he did the match with Braden the first time.
Yeah.
And throughout that match, the match was 15 minutes long. For 14 minutes, Jack Gallo looked super impressive.
Yeah.
Jack Gallo looked like the monster, the submission machine he is. And something falls apart in the last 60 seconds, repeatedly.
So
I don't know, man.
So my money?
I know.
money? What's your
You're
money,
gonna say
Al?
Gallo.
I'm going to say Jigsaw.
For real?
I'm going to say Gallo looks amazing for 14 minutes, and then the last 60 seconds, it falls apart. And, we pay Gallo very well, so I would really like to be able to say the other way around. I'd like to see Gallo pull this one out, the hometown guy, the home-fed guy. But I think this is Jigsaw's night. Sean Walsh.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're saying
I'm
Gallo.
saying Gallo.
And the drunken intern, is saying Gallo, too. That's great.
That is the funny part, because if you would have had this match at Steps to a Pinnacle, the first show, everyone in this room would have said Jack Gallo.
it's very true.
He's right.
It's very true. Everyone would have gone with Jack Gallo. And I understand what you're saying. He's like that pitcher that, he can give you a great 7 innings, but he just can't finish it out. Gallo's going to have to go with a complete game to make this.
You better be careful if Gallo hears that.
I'm not. That's what he's
I don't
saying.
need him coming to look for the intern. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let him find me.
As much as
We don't pay him. He doesn't have insurance.
But as much as he's free, he's difficult to replace.
I'm difficult to
Who else
replace.
are we gonna get to do all the work he does for free?
Yeah.
Where else are you
We
going to
could
get
get some Smurfs maybe from Vinny.
You need this 7-foot Chinese man to look in windows and lift cars. I don't know where you found Mowling the drunken intern.
Mowling, drunken intern.
Last week I was a beaner. Now I'm Mowling. This is awesome.
You need to stop tanning.
And I can see those eye exercises really help.
Nothing to do with wrestling.
Oh, no. You drunken intern, you.
It's your fault. You guys want me to go find stuff about the GYD.
Stop going to the bars first.
If you are Asian and you need your eyes widened, please see Dr. Greenberg.
That number again
I
is
don't want any
1-800-625-3734.
more angry emails. Please, no more angry emails or letters or phone calls from my mom. She was kind of mad about the last show.
And we'll be right back with our 5 at 9.
The shenanigans we deal with.
Oh, you go now.
Well, you know what? I just checked my Twitter, and the silver mask dude just sent me another message.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is getting crazy.
What did he say now?
Why would it be funny to follow you? I told you we were everywhere. No, he's coming straight to me, I guess, and it says right, yeah.
I'm officially creeped out. Thank you.
I hope this ends up being one of those wrestling-related things and not like we need to go to the police and file a restraining order.
Yeah, I hope so, because this is a little freaky, Definitely.
Tommy, what do you do to people that make them so mad at you?
Suspend Chris Caden.
Somehow you enraged.
Well, it's arrive, teach, leave is his thing, and this is exactly what he said to me. So, it's just quite
I'm
interesting.
starting to become a little concerned for you.
Very concerned for you.
Like, we don't know who these guys are yet.
Well, that's why we got the
or
intern.
If it's even more than one guy.
And I've got GYD probably at my house wrecking the fucking thing right now. Okay?
He's really mad about that.
They're probably driving my lawnmower through my
at least
house
they
like
eat some
it.
mistakes before they go bad. I mean,
They're probably driving my lawnmower through my house right now.
You know what? We got Tommy's back.
But hey,
yeah,
we got your back, Tommy, because you do your job.
I do what I got to do in SWA, and you know what? If this is what this arrive, teach, leave wants, I'm going to keep on coming at them. Let them come, and I'll keep on coming harder because I'm not going to turn back and be afraid and a coward.
I think Jerry Warner, when he says that everybody's got your back, speaks for only Jerry Warner.
It doesn't matter because Jerry Warner is a real man, a real hero, and you know what?
hero.
It's all right. And you know what, Sean? You could hide and hide. I'm not hiding.
He's not hiding.
Hide from what? I'm standing right here in front of you.
Don't worry about it. I know you got my back 100 feet or 2,000 feet back or whatever.
He's got your back, and he's got a knife sharpened behind you.
Yeah, I know.
No, but
I had nothing to do with the GY Nick.
This has been going on since that happened. They have not stopped arguing about this.
I bet you had something to do with it, too, because you weren't here.
I wasn't here.
So you probably had something to do. I know you were hired later on, but
hired him after
yeah,
the
you
fact.
probably
We
did.
Put an ad out in Craigslist for a
But
security
he hired
intern.
you, not me.
Yeah, well, he hired me, and then his first thing he told me was go find out why GID was so mad at Tommy C.
Well, we'll see.
Which is a very scary situation.
It is. But you know what? Now I got this silver freak, arrive, teach, leave coming after me. And you know what? Let him bring whatever he's got.
He calls himself an anti-propagandist.
I don't care. Let them
Do you
bring
realize
whatever
half
they've
our
got.
Fans can't even spell what you just said.
Half of them can't, man. Hooked on phonics work for them.
Thanks for insulting our 7 listeners.
I know.
Really, and you're a face.
let me
Because I don't know who's out there coming at me now.
break up the fun for a second and tell those 7 listeners that you don't have to worry about Arrive, Teach, Leave, or the anti-propagandist, or anything at November 2nd on Hall Ground, because Tommy and the SWA staff, we have this under control. The people in that building are the people that belong in that building and no one else. So Arrive, Teach, Leave, you can just focus on just the leaving part.
That's basically it. And that's all.
Well, like Lee has been able to find out that apparently one of the people in the video are not a member of the roster.
Yeah. So
Well-
somehow you made somebody mad that isn't even a part of SWA, which I would say is impressive since you make everyone else mad.
Probably another Chris Caden fan.
You know what? It don't matter.
We went to the complaint department. We went to the little complaint box we have sitting on the side of every show, and we looked at it, and the complaints were from Chris Caden about Tommy C., from Hatch Stevens about Tommy C.
The suspect list growing and growing.
You have some old complaints from the GYD. You have some complaints from Damage Inc., who aren't too fond of Tommy C. themselves. But
Wait, let me
know,
write this down. This is getting really long.
It is. It is a lot.
Doesn't that make like five people?
We'll start at the top. The following people have problems with Tommy C. Chris Caden,
Number 1.
Heavenly Hatch Stevens,
Numero dos.
his manager Brandon Gold.
Don't forget about his bottle of oil that he squirts either.
Brandon Gold.
Next, you have Menace of the GYD, and next Mayhem of the GYD.
Everybody mad.
And then, of course, you have all of Damage Inc., starting with the King Junior Reyes, Frankie Stars,
Oh boy.
Justin Toxic, who feels he should have had the match with Bambino
What about
at this show.
a good friend of mine, Jay Lover, is even on that list?
Jay Lover does not like the fact that you continually put them in the ring with Beard Life and continually put how did he say, a wrench in their plan.
You went old school villain in that, too.
Oh. All right. Well,
Did we
hey.
leave anybody else out?
We got 9 here. Let's make it an even 10.
9 people. And that is why we know
And
Tommy's
Sean
doing
Walsh,
his job.
we'll put.
Tommy's
What the
doing his
hell?
job because he has 9 people here complaining about him.
Go ahead, put me
What
on
the
that
hell?
list because I think he screws people too.
All right, so I've got 10 people, and you know what? I don't give a damn because you know what? I'm doing my job that I get paid for from SWA, and you know what? If you don't like it, don't step in the building.
Absolutely. And Tommy's work speaks for itself. The shows have gotten better and better with this man helming the ship.
So you know what, Sean? You're on that list. You're in front of me.
You notice how I'm
You know
on the
what?
very bottom?
You know what? Screw you.
He's a bottom man. Bottom guy.
You bottom feeder.
With cats.
Hey, I wasn't there when GYD knocked up the animals.
Listen.
Wow. Will you stop that?
Whoa. Wow, I thought this was a family show.
I think I'm going to be the next one kendo stick.
Yeah, I think so. By me. I got
don't-
her. I got one in the car right now.
I don't know, dude.
Where, next to the Cobb salad?
Yes,
Again
I do.
with the cop. This is what I put up with every show. All right, if we want to look at
Okay.
these lists of suspects, I mean, let's look at the gripes that they may or may not have. I mean, legitimate gripes. We have Chris Caden, whose gripe against you is being suspended, which is kind of, he has that gripe. And I can see that.
All right, I'm looking at the list that you just wrote. Chris Caden,
He's
Hatch Stevens,
Brandon Gold.
Brandon Gold.
Yeah.
Brendan Gold's his manager. Why would that be two?
I don't know. Separate agenda.
Yeah, whatever. Menace and Mayhem
I
of
honestly-
GYD.
I don't even know. Seriously.
But really, come on. Their whole issue should be done.
You know why they're mad at you?
Why?
Oh, boy.
Because you didn't book them on the Tag Team Tribute show.
Really?
Really? That's all done. That's over.
They're that
Well, they had a grudge and they came in, and they came. They had to come in during the Tag Team Tribute show. That's when they took over.
And unfortunately, that was a highly rated show.
And then, yeah, it was. And then we've got Junior Reyes on here. Why? I don't understand. Jerry Werner's the only one that would know all the reasons behind this.
This is
Why
a pretty
is Reyes actually on here?
This is a pretty intense list.
Well, as you know, one of the first things you had to do when you came in was make the tough decisions on what to do with Junior Reyes and his. I think he was 0-17.
Oh,
at
Necro
that
Butcher
point.
matches? Yeah.
Wow.
We had to cut it and stop it because it was getting too out of hand.
He was angry
So,
about
yeah.
the stop of the Necro Butcher match. He was angry about having to fight Necro Butcher at one point. He was mad about being on the chopping block. So Junior Reyes has had a lot of problems with you. And in general, Damage Inc. just doesn't agree with the way you run things.
He gets a star.
Okay.
And
all
Reyes
right.
is the type of person that could do something like this. So
All
I mean,
right.
if we're looking at suspects.
And now another good friend from Damage Inc., Frankie Stars. What is that all about?
I think it's very. I think through our dealings with Damage Inc., we've come to one definitive fact about them. They do what they want, and they don't like to be told what to do. And Tommy, unfortunately, you're the guy that tells them what to do. You're the guy that
They get
bothers
stuff.
them. You're the guy that makes them pay for what they do. If they beat somebody up, they pay the consequences. If they pick on someone, they got to wrestle Beard Life. And they haven't been having fun doing it besides the cage match.
Okay, so, and then Justin Toxic.
He's along for the ride. He believes what Damage Inc. is saying, but on top of that, he believes that he should have fought C.J. Antonino for the title right now. He doesn't want to wait. He believes he should be the number one. Toxic takes it as a slap in the face that Ricky Richards was able to sit out an event and still get a title shot at the next one.
He's still...
So, actually, all right, me and the intern here, we were going through this list of 10 people, and what me and him have come up with was Chris Caden, Junior Reyes, Frankie Stars, Justin Toxic, and Jay Lover.
I'm finally off the list.
Yes.
Yes, you're off the
Why
list.
have I been
Now
excluded?
there's
I wanna
our
know.
5.
And you have to include another reason that Chris Caden makes a great suspect. Not, of course, Chris Caden, if you're listening, we're hypothetically speaking for entertainment purposes. If Chris Caden on the list, he has a lot of free time on his hands with his suspension, so we have a
Yes,
lot
he
of time to
does.
get this
So-
stuff done.
He gets 2 stars.
Yeah, so
Great. Now
it's-
we're giving tarot card readings about Chris Caden.
you know, you're a funny guy.
Chris Caden is a Libra, which
Likes long walks on the beach. Sorry, dude.
Oh,
I was waiting for the long walks on the beach line.
yeah.
Everyone likes long walks on the beach.
Oh yeah, mush mush. But honestly, I my eyes, I'm basically looking over at Chris Caden more than anybody else from on the rest of this list.
well, I guess it's
That's
one
what
of those
it
things
seems
where I'd rather deal with the devil we know than the devil we don't. And
Yeah,
I'm hoping
you know.
it's somebody on this list and we can get this.
I hope
swapped.
so because from what I said, what was told to me is it's 5 people.
Wait a second. But what the intern found out through his investigation after the bar is that
What do you think I got all the information?
it's none of these people.
If you honestly look at it, he is not a current member of the SWA roster. So
That's what he said. So,
so it
all
kinda-
this time you wasted with your
But
list.
You know
now,
what?
but now,
They-
wait,
yeah,
wait,
I know,
have a question.
right?
I do have a very important question.
Just thought about it.
If Chris Caden is suspended, does that make him an active member of the SWA roster?
No,
Why, you got to Wow.
you get an A+.
This is why they hired
There's a
me.
reason why
Yeah.
we keep you around for free.
And gentlemen, I don't mean to rain on anybody's parade, but let's take this into account. And you see this in Hollywood all the time. People put out the wrong information on purpose to steer you away from what actually is happening. So maybe it is somebody on the roster. I mean, how credible is your source?
Let's not talk about that.
Mm.
A
See, you
good
have to
reporter, a good journalist never reveals their source. As it is, I'm
Okay,
credibility.
Lois Lane.
bite me.
If I'm a man with a secret and I need to keep that secret, I am not going to tell the 7-foot Chinese man that approaches me on the street.
Or maybe you're going to tell the 7-foot Chinese
So
man
we're gonna get a
who
phone
approaches you
call.
on the street exactly what he wants to know.
I don't have conversations with Chinese people because you're bored 15 minutes later.
Yeah, that's right, man. But listen, man.
Although I hear they do have a great feline recipe.
I just,
Wow.
I have-
Haven't you eaten enough cats today?
I know, right?
He's obsessed.
See, the kids wouldn't get that one.
No.
This is an unhealthy obsession with the feline species. You should talk to somebody.
Is it unhealthy?
I'm going to have to honestly send this banana back out to get better information.
Like we've been saying it on the Facebook. If you have any information on this man, on this man's plans, what this is, send it to us. We really are. We're putting the information out there. We're trying to use the internet. We're trying to use the resources we have. Help us out.
Should we get more flies with honey? Like, should we offer a reward for any information?
Dumbass, bees don't like honey. Flies don't. That's bees, not...
Sean,
yeah.
that's not a bad idea.
Congratulations to that.
Dumbass.
Let's treat this as it is. This guy is not a terrorist. He's not a wanted man. He's just some loony in a mask filming YouTube videos at this point.
Yeah, he's just a little insane.
A bounty is a great idea, or for information or reward.
You know what?
But I don't think it's gotten to that point at this point.
I will do my own reward. You come to me, send me information to my Facebook, to my Twitter, whatever it may be.
Even the Heel in the Face Facebook page.
Yes. And you know what? I, out of my own pocket, take care of giving you 2 free tickets.
That's a good
to
deal.
SWA Hollow Grounds,
On
November 2nd at NYWC Sportatorium.
Yes.
You've got to check it out.
So here you go. You got information. If you can lead to the finding of this man or any information about it, see our Director of Authority, Thomas Coe, Tommy C.
And you know what? Come
An
Friday...
insane masked person with a grudge against Tommy C.
Yeah, and
where
you know
do you
what?
find those people?
And you know,
I don't want to find
and
them.
you know what? You're going to be a limited time only. I'm putting this offer out. That's going to be till Friday. And Friday, you come to me because Friday I might be somewhere in the Selden area. You could come and check me out, and I will tweet and Facebook where I am in Selden. And you could come and pick up your 2 tickets.
You found this guy Maoling at a nail salon. You took him and you hired him as an intern/detective. And he, for some reason, only specializes in finding masked stalkers.
With a grudge against Tommy C.
Unless he hangs out with GYD wrecking my house.
You know,
too,
he is
sometimes.
the luckiest man in the world.
He's drunk all the time.
If he put up a Craigslist or a Penny Saver ad, 7-foot Chinese man can do nails and find masked people.
Well, to be fair to me, these are the
Sounds
people
like it
they're
would be an
sending me
impersonation.
after. These are the people they're sending me after because they don't care about my
Aren't
physical
you glad
well-being.
we rescued you from that wicked nail salon?
He loved doing nails. You guys found him, you bathed him, you shaved him, and you taught him how
I'm
to
gonna have
speak
to learn
English.
to do a new accent now.
We gave him purpose.
Wow, you got meaning in life now.
Yeah, gonna be a 7-foot Chinese man.
You still have to watch him around the family dog, but
Oh, my cat. Yeah. What about the hamster?
or watch Sean around your cat.
What are you kidding? What are you kidding? Your cat was sweet and sour chicken last night.
Oh, Lord.
That's his
Now-
nickname in the bedroom.
And now we're talking. We're way far away from wrestling now, ladies and gentlemen.
I keep trying to bring it back, Hall Monitor. Please don't hit me.
You know what? Jack Gallo, Jigsaw, we've got going on.
What else? do we
CJ
have going on?
Antonino going up against Ricky Richards,
We got
November
a
2nd. Come on.
6-man, Mike Magnum, Casey Koresh, Papa Kanoosh taking on Long Island's Finest Cash, Steven Persons, the Total Radical version, and of course the Lucha Zombie Ragdoll in a 6-man tag.
Telling you, they're gonna. I'm picking Steve Person's team to win because of Ragdoll.
I think, yeah,
he's
man.
the X factor. He's the unknown commodity in the
Absolutely.
match.
And I heard through the grapevine 2 little pieces of information. Number 1, Steven Person has something very special planned for the SWA fans. And number 2, Papa Kanoosh is deathly afraid of zombies.
I can see that.
Yeah,
If you ate that much straight cannoli cream, you probably would be that scared of zombies.
Well, he
and you
goes-
see little happy people too.
Well, he takes Sheepshead Bay into Italy, so I would be afraid of shit, too, because he ain't getting through Sheepshead Bay to Italy.
Dead Island 3 Italy version.
Mama, where are they?
I can see it now.
Oh,
it starts
Lord.
in Sheepshead Bay, and then it magically warps to Rome.
Mama.
Oh, that's it.
DLC. Zombie Ate My Meatballs is downloadable content.
You know what? Hashtag all this going on, brother.
We better hope the 7 listeners aren't pre-ordering this on GameStop.
Where the hell is it?
Wow.
He's eating his
man.
brains like ravioli. What's going on here?
He's not using any sauce either. Crime, tragedy.
Oh God! Which race can we offend this week?
We're not a racist show, ladies and gentlemen. We're an equal. company.
I think we pretty much got everybody covered.
Up next on the Heel in the Face, Buddha who?
Is that it for wrestling?
You love how the first half of the show, like the past couple of
Oh
weeks,
man.
been all business, and the second half has been complete shit.
Yeah, because you know what, man? All the stuff we talk about just could go elsewhere, and it does.
I mean, is that all the matches you have announced for the coming up SWA event?
Yep, that's it.
We forgot one.
There's
of
one.
course, this is a number one contenders match, but only for half the people in the match. You see, Justin Toxic is one step away from that Pride title shot. And to get it, he has to beat Steve the Turtle Weiner at On Hollow Ground.
Did you say Wiener?
He said
This time I got it right.
Oh, okay.
you have the turtle versus the
You
toxic.
didn't, so say Weiner.
Wiener.
You're a bad
There's no hope for
person.
you.
What comes out of his mouth is what goes in his mouth.
No, none of that. No.
Oh, my brother, testify.
No, there's none of that.
Okay, I'll change it. What goes in one hole comes out the other.
Oh, come on now. Oh, wow. Oh, Lord help.
Hashtag Hobgoblin.
No. None of that. Chinese man over here? How about you?
I got nothing. I already see what's going to happen. I'm about to get decked by my mama. As soon as I walk through the door.
It's going to be hate mail and punches.
Because you guys don't get none of this. I get it. Why did you say that? I wasn't in the room.
We don't read hate mail. That's intern's job.
Yeah.
You know
Yep.
what? I figured out what the show is. It's like old school Raw. The first hour is Raw. The second hour is Warzone.
That's it. Man.
All business, then all crazy. So kids, tune out. We're going to drop down to 4 listeners after the first hour, and
That's it, yep.
we'll just roll like that.
If you are not over the age of 18, you need to stop listening right now.
Welcome to the Heel in the Face roast of your innocence.
Where we will sacrifice your childhood.
At least the jokes will be funnier than the last roast.
Oh, yeah. Yep. But don't forget on the next roast. I can't wait.
What are we doing for the next roast?
It's a brewing.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not even brewed.
Oh, it's
a
already
brood.
brewed. That's right. Last week we already announced that Bearded Life is going to be on the roast seat.
That sounds like a very heavy roast.
Yeah, that is.
That'll feed
We've got to make sure
everybody.
If
We
you think the roast is heavy, wait till you see the dance.
We may hit the weight limit for this room.
wow, man. Yep.
Better make sure catering knows in advance.
We got to make sure enough beer is on hand for the Bearded Life.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. That'll be a very rated R show for you people.
Don't worry, we'll have 2 kegs each.
Wait a second. Beer, roasting, beard life. I don't think
It's
that's
a great mix.
combination.
All we need is some turkey, and it'll be great.
Somebody's bound to die that day.
You
I
know
think
what?
that's a safe bet.
You want to know what? You got big guys and alcohol. You roast a pig. You got stuff a luau.
That's right.
Are you Hawaiian
That's
too?
right.
How did you know Rikishi was coming?
On that day, so Tommy C is what Tommy C wants to say is on that day, since we're having a luau roast, everybody will get laid.
How long have you been waiting to use
Especially
that one?
Tommy's cat.
Jeez, man.
Well, that's going to be the biggest roast in history. Probably the biggest episode in
I would
history.
think so, yeah.
I would definitely bet my money on that. Maybe we'll have Tommy's cat do the roast.
I don't know,
Is your
man.
cat a boy or a girl?
I got a dog too.
How does a cat say no in feline?
I don't know, man.
And we'll be right back with 5 minutes of cat orgasms.
And once again, we lost control.
This is wrestling at its best, ladies
You
and
guys
gentlemen.
were on regular radio. You would have been sued by the FCC by now.
Peter
Yeah.
would have been at our door breaking it down.
Sued. Last week they would have came into the office and goes, boys, we need to talk.
Yeah, we would have had silver bracelets.
Where are your pants, guys? For those of you guys don't know at home, it's very hot in the radio studio.
Yes,
so
it is.
routinely all guests and all hosts go pantless for the duration of the show.
For some of us, that is
Oh.
awkward. For some of the people we have here, that's awesome. Right now, it's
We didn't know Papa Canushin. He just
Nasty.
showed up and said, "Oh, I hear there's a sausage festival."
Another one with the sausage.
I brought some stromboli for you.
it's a little, but it's okay. So good.
Oh, my buddy Ramon, he ate most of it while I was away.
Oh,
Thank you
Lord.
for all our Italian listeners.
shutting
God
off.
bless you all, and
mean,
good night to you guys.
When you're on Long
They all-
Island,
yeah.
let's go after the Italians. There's not many of them.
Yeah, okay. Half of Long Island
You
is...
missed the last week. It was a 15-minute conversation about the differences between Puerto Rican and Mexican beaners, and then there was a Colombian.
Is there? Colombia? Dominican?
Yeah,
You,
there's-
well, you're Chinese Dominican, or what are you?
I'm thoroughly confused and very afraid for my own life right now.
He's Chinese Dominican, that's it.
I'm a Chinnikin.
Well, he's a hard worker and he's great at math. So I think we need to take control of this thing, Sean.
And
I
with that,
think
there
so.
go the other 4 listeners.
Now we're screwed.
Now we got open airways. We can say anything.
But, I don't know.
This just in. This actually has to do with wrestling, believe it or not. Ricky
Uh-oh.
Richards will be sending in a statement soon.
The statement?
A statement.
To who?
You guys.
A statement.
Us?
A
Why
statement.
can't he do it
Here?
in person?
Why can't he do it here in person?
Is he busy
Is
washing
he a
his tights?
chicken? Is he afraid to show up with CJ
He feels
Antonino in
he-
the studio?
No, he feels he has better things to do, like preparing for an actual wrestling match.
We are going to get the chance in the next week or so to catch up with Ricky Richards. We're going to have some videos for you. I know he's calling into the radio for a statement of his own. So this next week is going to be very Ricky Richards centered.
Yeah, I think you've been drinking too much.
Oh, you guys send me on these days. Ricky Richards, 1%. Ricky Richards.
When you see Ricky Richards' dog, it's just like Richie Richards' dog. He's got the 1% symbol over his eye and stuff.
Because he
Gotta
tattooed that on
change
there.
it to the side.
This is so wrong.
They call him the best canine in the room.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
What information are we missing?
No,
I
I'm looking.
don't
I
know.
don't know yet.
You're going back to wrestling?
Yes, we
That's
should.
a shocker.
I mean, we've only offended everybody.
Okay, so let me hop right in here and fill the airways then. On October 6th at the NYWC Sportatorium, the Mario Tedesco and Cole Rapini tribute show is going to happen.
Awesome.
Featuring Len Oddity, Beard Life, Jay Lover, Frankie Stars, Papa Don, Justin Incredible, and so many, many more. Guys, tickets are for a great cause, the memory of Mario Tedesco, and of course, a wonderful little boy named Cole who is suffering from an undiagnosed ailment right now that is making his life a living hell. So come on out, support it, and we promise you
Yep.
guys an amazing night of wrestling.
Yeah,
I even
definitely.
know several wrestlers will probably be on hand, even if they're not on the card, just to show up and show their love.
Yep, I'll be there. GYD will probably be there.
Actually, last I know of Cole, they pretty much made him an official member of the group when they
So
first met
there you
him.
go.
I know,
And Bearded Life.
Yep, Great Bambino will be there.
Mhm.
We got
Yep.
Pinky Sanchez coming to the NYWC Sportatorium for
That'll
the
be
first time.
awesome.
Oh, all right.
The 400-pound flip machine from PWS, Lucifer Darkside, Julius Smokes from ROH fame. I mean, we have kids, parents, cover your kids' ears. Big Pussy from The Sopranos coming down right off TV. What's his name? Dinko D from A Tribe Called Quest.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
And
So this is get your tickets.
Brett Young also
Yes.
will be there. There's quite a few guys that'll
And
be there.
We're just hitting the tip of the
Yeah.
iceberg from what I'm hearing. It's going to be a real big event, and SWA endorses this event fully, so come check it out.
Yeah. So come and check it out. It's not going to be a waste of your money. Trust me.
Great show, great cause.
Yeah. So get down there. Get your tickets. I don't know if they're even available anymore.
Yeah, they are. I think
This-
tickets start at $30 for general admission and $40 for front row. Don't quote me on that. It's a little bit more because it is a charity show, and we do have limited seats available for that night.
I think you're very close there. I'm not even sure.
Yeah,
Jerry,
maybe
but
35,
yeah, I think
45,
somewhere
30,
in that
50.
ballpark.
Yeah.
But
But
ladies
it's
and
worth
gentlemen,
it.
the money, it doesn't even count. If you have it to help out, come on down and bring a couple of extra bucks to throw into the donation jars that will be available.
When you come down and you see the great wrestling action and you meet Cole and you see the video, the tribute video for Mario, we feel confident that everyone's going to feel like they spent money. It was well spent.
Definitely, yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah.
And to be a part of something like that is, I deeply appreciate Jerry Tedesco, inviting me down. And, Jerry, you'll be down there.
Absolutely.
Bearded Life, GYD, CJ Antonino, and many other people. So get your tickets. Check the event out on Facebook. You'll get a rundown of who's on there, who's going to be there, how much tickets are, bell time. It's a non-stop day. I believe it starts at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a special show. And, of course, let me just get this out there. Big thank you to NYWC Wrestling for helping Jerry Tedisco put this together. Last year, a company called Grindhouse and SWA did this in Rhode Island. They were able to raise some money for Cole. And NYWC and Jerry have picked it up for this show, and they really ran with it. So
yes,
hats
definitely,
off, man. I can't wait.
And it's not a thing that you don't want to miss, you know. So hope to see you all down there. And you know what? Sean's not here, so I'm going to cut the show.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, from Jerry Warner, SWA Chairman.
Mao Ling.
Mao Ling this
Ling.
week. Next week, my name will
Yep.
change again.
And from myself, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. Julie Hart on. Don't miss it, 7:30 p.m. Wednesday. Worship the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.